being a Nigerian dancing a Ghanaian dance, I felt really challenged. I really wanted to dance it with all my strength.
Hi, welcome to the channel. It's Africa Unity Day today, and I'm heading to work to attend the Africa Unity Day celebrations. The celebrations has been organized by the staff network called Evolve, and the main reason is to celebrate what Africans bring to the National Health Service and also to inspire others to attain greater heights. And it would interest you to know that out of the 54 African countries, 22 are represented in the trust. And so we are bringing all the talents here today to celebrate and encourage ourselves. So you can see here Dr. Rantila Wumi welcoming all from all disciplines: consultants, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, psychologists, therapists, and admin staff. And of course, Ghana was represented. Some members shared their personal stories and journeys of tracing back their ancestry to Africa. Others shared the histories of their countries and how they gained independence, their individual resilience, and how it has shaped who they are today. We also had the president of the Royal College of Psychiatrists, Dr. Lade Smith, first Black president and fifth woman at the helm of the college's affairs, speak to us about growing up in a Nigerian family in the UK, the challenges and opportunities she had, how she had to push through to medical school, including the help and support from her colleagues from both the Black community and the non-Black community. Indeed, her story shows that with hard work, the sky is the limit. We then had Dr. Yvette Arthur, highly specialist clinical psychologist, take us through the tree of life, which was very relevant, especially when we were talking about Africa and our roots. It's now time for the Adowa dance performed by myself, my colleagues from Ghana, Nigeria, and Grenada. But before we show the full video, let's listen to them share their experiences.
Hello, my name is Dr. Yvette Arthur and I'm a clinical psychologist working in an NHS service in London. So in terms of my connection to Africa, my parents are Ghanaian. They migrated to the UK in their teenage years, and so therefore I grew up with, yes, a British culture, but also Ghanaian culture, and have traveled there many times, and I love the food, I love the clothing, I love the dialect. Yeah, lots of things about Ghana I love, and so that is my connection with Africa. I want to explore other parts of Africa actually. In terms of what I know about Africa Unity Day, I knew very little before we had an event at my trust. So I understand Africa Unity Day to be a day in which we promote unity, mutual respect, a pride in who we are as people and as a Pan-African people as well in the diaspora. And I felt very proud just coming in and seeing people wearing their African clothing, to hear African music, African food. It was just a really proud moment that made me feel like I belonged. In terms of my experience of the Adowa dance, I suggested it because it's a beautiful dance that we have in the Ghanaian culture, and specific tribes have it. So I just love the way the dance uses the hands to communicate and so forth, and the drums and the clothing. It just brings about a unity, and because it feels as though people can learn it quite quickly, you get lots of people again doing the hand movements and stuff like that. So that's why I love the Adowa dance, and it was beautiful. Really proud that it went so well.
My name is Yetunde Ashiru Balogun. I am a psychiatric nurse within an NHS trust here in Southwest London. I'm African background. I'm born, bred in Nigeria. Both parents are from Nigeria. I do speak Nigerian. I speak Yoruba, to be precise. African Unity Day, we marked it on the 25th of May as part of organisation for African Unity, where the African Unity came together as one. Being a part of that day, for me, it was lovely. It was something that I've never been a part of in terms of celebration. I see it in passing, but actually never got involved in being a part of the day. So that made me feel special. It also made me feel special because I was able to talk about it in my team, to my non-African colleagues. I was able to explain to them what we were doing. So that was quite nice to be involved. But I was part of the people that performed the Adowa dance. I had never heard of Adowa, ever. You know, it's quite poetic. I think it's a very poetic dance. The steps is very much to do with the beats to the drums and what you feel in your heart, and the hand movement is such that and you're making all the signals. It's very poetic when you're doing this, very poetic. Every movement is a gesture. Every movement signifies something. It means something. That's what I learned from the Adowa dance. So yeah, that was nice. Being a part of the day, dressing up was nice. I've never done that before. I shared it with my colleagues and my friends. And it was, for me, that was African unity, because half of us are Nigerians. We weren't all Ghanaians doing the dance, and we'd never done it before. So that was nice, learning a new dance from another African country.
My name is Rebecca and I'm assistant psychologist. The African Day celebrations made me feel connected and welcome. At first I was very hesitant, having not performed an African dance before, but working alongside my colleagues who are such uplifting and confident Black women, I was comfortable to let go and listen to the music and the message and the strength of the Adowa dance.
Hi guys, my name is Amaka Ubeche. I am a mental health crisis line responder. I am from Nigeria. Nigeria is located in the western part of Africa, and it's known for its rich cultural heritage and hospitable people. The African Unity, what do I know about it? Well, it is a day that celebrates the remembrance of the organization of the African Unity. It culminates long decades of African struggle and slavery that they survived in the past. And this day is a day that Africans get to remember their roots and their heritage and celebrate what the ancestors survived. African Day celebration made me feel very included. Actually, seeing my colleagues and friends come together under one roof and celebrating their rich cultural heritage, despite differences that exist between them. We literally came together to celebrate, and seeing everyone in their smiles and being happy with their culture and embracing their culture was something that I was looking forward to, and it really did make me feel very included. Learning the Adowa dance was quite a challenge and a struggle for me because I have never really danced the Adowa dance before. And I didn't even know that there was such a dance that existed in Ghana. I am not so familiar with the Ghanaian culture, and it was quite an eye-opener for me, and I was really happy to be involved and engaged in this sort of dance. Being a Nigerian dancing a Ghanaian dance, I felt really challenged. I really wanted to dance it with all my strength and with all the respect. I didn't want to disregard the culture that the Ghanaian people hold in high esteem. So I did put in all my best to make sure that I dedicated myself to dance the Adowa dance according to the way a Ghanaian would.
My name is Hega. I come from Ghana. This year, African Unity Day celebration was a wonderful experience for me. I had the privilege to meet prominent people who are doing well, who are at higher positions through their hard work and their engagement in the society. And sharing their stories motivates me a lot to make me feel that if I strive hard and if I go ahead with what I need to learn and need to do, I could achieve something better as them in the future. During the celebration, we had the privilege, me and my colleagues had the privilege to do what we call Adowa dance from Ghana. Adowa dance, learning the dancing brought back so much memory. I remember as a child, we used to gather together after school to do this dance just as a form of exercise and just to have fun. So doing this dance again brought back those memories, and seeing my Nigerian colleagues and my Caribbean colleagues doing the same dance brought back the unity that we needed.
We're here to perform the Adowa dance. So Adowa dance is a dance from Ashanti region of Ghana, and the dance that can be performed at all, events, marriages, outdoors, funerals, and the lyrics talk about events. Thank you, and we hope that you can join us. And after that Adowa dance, there's a freestyle dance that I would encourage everybody to get up and shake yourself and take some steps. Thank you.
message for Africa and Africans would be to embrace their culture, because it is our identity, it is who we are, it's what differentiates us from the rest of the world. Our traditional beliefs, our cultures, we should keep holding it with high regard and high esteem so it never goes extinct. Let's all embrace each other and live in unity. We all live our own different cultures in our various countries, and whenever we find ourselves in a new environment, let's all always, be together and try to help each other and help one another. I love Africa, I love who I am, and I will always be proud of where I come from.
In terms of my message for Africa, I think it is continue to shine brightly. I think the entire world is looking at you now and looking up to you. We're seeing some amazing inventors coming out of Africa, some amazing musicians. The world is getting to know about the beauty of Ankara or Intuma. And our food is spreading else beyond Africa. So this is an amazing time to embrace who you are as African people and never lose that spirit of joy, of unity, of compassion for others. The world is coming to know how amazing we are as Africans, and I'm so proud to be alive to see this moment. So continue shining brightly, but keep your morals and your culture alive, because that's what I think sustains us as African people. The fact that when I see an elder in my community, I still greet them as auntie and uncle. We still hold that respect of using our right hand to greet. Those are beautiful things about the culture that I hope we don't lose with the rollout of social media and the popularity of the Western world. Let's not lose the cultures.
My message for Africa is unite. Within us there are so many different cultures and so many different things that we mustn't take for granted, that we don't even know. We don't know about. So it's built a lot of curiosity in me, so I have a lot of questions around the African community. So it's quite, and we don't put other countries down. It's beautiful. I love being African. I'm very thankful to be African, and I enjoy learning about other African places. I personally love traveling, so next year I plan to explore some African countries. And that's it for me. I'm looking forward to next year. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but I hope I'll be part of it.
My message to Africa is happy liberation, happy empowerment, happy unity.
My message to Africa is let us stay united. Let us keep connecting to each other. Let us embrace our culture. Let us respect individuals' cultures. And let us know that in unity we stand.